channel. This video, if you watch like the other video, some more videos that never quite made it, the day after Man and Holly's birthday night out, like the sesh vlog that we've done, it's like what happened on that night, because I don't know why we have such eventful nights out, but we do. So this is was going to go on that vlog, but then it ended up being like 40 minutes long altogether, so it just didn't work out. No one would watch that long, so instead, here you go, 6 months later, when in quarantine, editing all old videos. This is the story time of what happened on our night out. So it sounds like we're talking about last night, it's because it was meant to go in that vlog, just to give a bit of context, because like it wouldn't make sense, like it, yeah. So it's filmed 6 months ago after our birthday nights out, just to like put you in the mindset of where it was when it was. Oh. We didn't get in till 4:30 this morning, and I got rudely awoken at 8:30 this morning. Tommy, Charlotte, I've just been sick. I was like, oh for fuck's sake, in my bed. We haven't even got a sheet, and we've got like a fucking whatever that is, just a mattress.
Honestly, I feel yeah, I'm so hungover.
Same. I don't think I've been this hungover in my life.
No,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you get hungover every night out.
No.
But you haven't been sick in a while. You haven't been sick with me like in a while.
I haven't been sick since it was when it was like, was it like a barbecue round here?
Yeah. It was vodka and lemonade you were sick on.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to talk about last night, because
Yeah.
I don't even know. Right, so we went to like Townhouse to start off with, and we got 2 cocktails each there.
And a shop.
And a shop. Oh god. And then we walked from there to Tiny.
Yeah. Then we had a shot in there.
We had a shot in there and a vodka and coke. And I got a fucking lap dance. We were just sat in this booth, weren't we?
Yeah, and then these like 2 gay lads came over, and like one was sat next to me and he was like talking to me.
And then I feel like George was like talking and dancing with the other one. Lizzo, is it Lizzo song?
Oh yeah.
I just took that one, and she fucking like she stood up off her seat and was like, I just took a tea in it. So then she got up, because he was like this to her, like making her go and dance with
Yeah,
him.
because the other one said to me, we don't really go out on a Friday. I was like, we've never been out on a Friday. And he was like, we're just looking for like people to like make Tiny a bit more like lively. I was just like,
Why didn't you tell me this there and then?
I forgot until now.
I thought that was my ass. I was like, what the fuck is... What was it?
No,
I was like, am I Kim K? What the fuck? So then we went there, we were stood dancing with them, and then I'm going to have to quickly recreate it, but actually he just went to me, sort of pointed, and he like pushed onto my chest, pushed me back against the wall, and I'm a little virgin, so I was just fucking stood there like, what is going on? I just wanted the ground to swallow me up there and then. Like, he was like twerking on me, I swear he dropped it as well. Like,
I think he did, you know, I think it was like foot dropped on you.
yeah. And then he walked off, and then I swear he done it again, but didn't push me up against the wall.
You just stood there like, get me out.
I was just like, oh, stop! And then he was like to me, one of them was like, I love your dress. You didn't get these compliments.
I know.
Sorry. Like the one you were first talking to was like, oh, I love this, like on about my dress. And then the other one, they fucking give me a lap dance. It was like, oh, you're beautiful, you know. I was like, oh, thanks. Oh, you look like a drag queen! Like, you heard it and I didn't. I was like, oh, shut the fuck up, Holly. They did not just say that. And then we went to the toilet and she said it, and I was like, what the fuck? We went to Flair's.
Yeah. You wanted to go into his.
I know.
I was like, are you alright? Are you feeling alright?
Then this is when it like fucked up for George. This is like when everything just hit her at once.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that as well as that clip anymore, but basically she put an instant tan, well not instant tan, like, I don't know what it like is, but it's like, she put tan on, she took a drink, it went down her neck and she had patches down her neck. That's what it is, I don't have it, so yeah. We back, bitches!
Better than ever.
Why is that a new thing?
Wait, let me like...
Holly, I still have fucking red eyeshadow on.
my full face.
Yes, she didn't take her makeup off. And then, so Georgia was like really fucked, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And
We went to Dickens.
yeah, because Georgia knew someone who had a £500 booth and we could get him for free. So then we went in and I just got like a fucking weird vibe off it.
I didn't like it.
No, I was like, Holly, I think we're gonna get drugged. We're gonna get drugged.
And you were like, cover your drink.
I was like, come it, cause he, like, the person George also went to get the drinks.
Yeah,
And I was going like, no, Holly,
no.
we need to go get them drinks, we need to get them. Cause like one of the lads who, not the one she knew, but he had like a beard in his face, like Joe, like this, like off the face, he was like, this. And I was like, Holly, he's off his face, Holly, he's off his face. Oh my god, he's gonna drug us. So yeah, and then
She was like, oh my god, do you not remember? She was like, oh my god, we need to get these two.
Yes, she was trying to set us up.
I was like, no, I'm alright.
We were just holding on to each other for dear life. Like, no, Holly, this is how we get drugged. This is how we get drugged, Holly. We're gonna get drugged. We're gonna get drugged. I don't know.
Oh my god, oh, that lad on the steps, he's like, you're so moody.
Cause I am. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm fucked out my nut, I've just had one friend fall over 20 times. The other one just fell on the steps as I was thinking about it. I was just like not in the mood at that point. I just wanted food in bed. Like I was over it. Like I was over the night at that point.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you moody, you moody." I was like, "Oh, fucking
He
nah."
was like, you look happy, but you look moody.
I was. This is what I do. I think I get told this every night out. At the end of the night out, I always get told that I'm this because I'm just over it. And then he was going to smile. I was going, like I do that because I'm so sarcastic. Wait, we're not even up to Spencer's yet, bitch, you skipping. We went to the booth, and there was only us 3 girls, and there was like, when we first got there, there was like 4 or 5 lads sat there.
Yeah.
And we like sat together. And
I was like, Charlotte, I want to go home.
yeah,
like,
we were like,
awkward.
and we were like, Holly, can we go? Can we go home? Can we just drink these and go? Go. But yeah, so we didn't even pay for them. I think it was on the tab.
We didn't pay anything.
No, so we were sat. Oh my god, my hand, you might have to hold this. Like, look at my fucking finger, she caved. You know, she caved it. Oh! So, I don't even know what we got up to because I think I just got concussion from how hard I smacked my nose. Then we were in Dickens. Before I broke my nose, I gave myself concussion. We were in Dickens and these lads that were in the booth, like, they kept like sort of walking off in and coming back.
Yeah.
And there was 2 of them and they kept taking videos of us.
Yeah, like in like a group Snapchat. I was like
to show off, like fair enough if we were like fucking Instagram models, like have you saw us?
Oh my god, you're right. I think I'm still.
and
then these like 2 lads, they were like one of them asked me to take like a photo of them.
yeah.
So I was sat there like taking Snapchats of them, and then it was like getting us all in, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, like kept getting videos of us.
And then I was sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, I think I know who that is. And it was like this girl that I used to go to school with. I think she's in like Megan's year.
I don't know who she is, not gonna lie to you.
Oh well, it's her brother, and I was like, oh my god, I know who you are. And it just reminded me of someone.
Someone I used to know.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop.
I know.
Okay.
Right. Like she just broke her nose. I actually have a headache off that, you know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my head is killing again.
So Georgie fell over, so insert a clip from that.
Update. I ain't broke my nose, but like, she progressively getting worse. Like she bruised.
Like
Dominoes.
So I was trying to get Georgia and her workmate set up. To be fair, he was actually quite nice. Like he was
like,
lad.
I'm a gentleman. Like
And I was
she's
like,
drunk.
yeah, okay, but and
You
then,
were going, boy, you were sober, and I was like, honey, he is sober. You were going, well, if you were drunk, would you get with Georgia? And he was like, I don't even know what he said. He's like, I can't answer. I'm not answering.
I said yeah.
I thought he said, I'm not answering. I'm a
Oh
gentleman.
my god! And then I was going like to the counter. I was like, Charlie.
Like you knew
I
it.
know. I'm in the middle of my life.
Charlie!
I was like, I don't even know what I was saying.
It's because Georgia, right, so we had to buy a bottle of
Oh,
water
yeah.
because she was so fucking drunk, and we were like, we are going to Spencer's, whether you like it or not, Georgia, we're going to Spencer's. And then, so, like, it's not halfway down, but it's like,
About 10 minutes away.
yeah, so we were like, right, we'll stop off and get a drink at your work.
So you can sober up a bit.
Oh my god, she was like stumbling on the counter, wasn't she?
And then we sat down.
Because there's like a scene area in that domino.
And she had the water, and then like, she like got up, and then she dropped the water, and it went everywhere.
No, she spat it out first.
Was she laughing or something?
Yeah, because it was all on your face. It went all on me.
Spat it all on us.
I was like, Georgia, what the fuck?
And then she like dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Then you were going, Charlie, we need some tissue. Charlie, we need a mop. I was going, get us a mop, I'll do it myself. This is how we did. You're going to slip.
And then I went to the counter. I was like, Charlie, can we have a mop?
Charlie.
And then I was like, wait a minute, I found some tissue. And then I was sat there on the floor, wiping the floor up.
And then she got up, I think we were going. I really wish we could get the CCTV of this. Like, some people know we're not lying. And she, like, her feet just fell from beneath her. In her work as well. I just kept saying to her, Georgia, you work here, Georgia. You work here, stop. You work here. And she fell. And they were all just stood around, like, looking at her, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was so weird. And then we eventually got out with her. And she fell, when we got with Domino, she fell out the door. And there was
Wasn't at the time when she took her shoes off? No.
Yeah, but she fell out the door, like, on her ass.
Oh my god, yeah.
And these two people walking towards us came and helped her up.
She was like, you alright? And she's like, yeah.
And then we walked on the street, like, 2 steps, and she was started crying. She's like, I need to get my shoes. I can't walk. Help me get my shoes off. And she sat.
And we walked to Spencer's, and then we went in.
No, we were fucking walking down, like, the actual town centre of Borough, shouting at the top of our lungs, 7 rings.
That's so embarrassing.
Like, we were going, yeah, like, my ex, we love new hair. We were like, gee, thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I get it.
Oh,
And then we were doing the fucking rap as well.
oh my god, that's so embarrassing. And then, what?
We went to Spencer's.
Yeah.
We got in.
Oh, then we got in and we had a drink, and then these 2 lads came over to us.
Oh my god, yeah.
And he went to me. He was like, I don't even know what he said to me, but he was like,
You showed him your ID?
oh yeah, he was like, how old are you? And I was like, 19. He was like, you're not 19. He was like, and then he was like, show me your ID. And I showed him my ID, and he was like, that's not you. I was like, yeah, it is. And then I fucking walked away from him, and then the other one was talking to George. I don't know what was going on there.
She was probably just slurring like, yeah, I'm in 6-inch heels. Like, 6-inch heels. Thin 6-inch heels.
And then, like, that lad came back over, and he was like, have you got, oh, because George was showing them, and, like, her tattoo.
Yeah, she was just getting a dress up, showing her the tattoo.
Yeah, and he came back to to me, he was like, have you got any tattoos? I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, I've got a tattoo. I was like, oh, nice. Really needs to know that. And then he was like, kiss my tattoo. I was like, what?
Yeah, he asked me to do that, and I was like, no, I'm alright.
And then he came in the middle of us, and he was like, both of you kiss my tattoo. And I was like, what the fuck do you think we are?
Kiss your tattoo, like, that's not normal.
No. And then, like, I just turned away from him, and then...
They eventually fucked off.
Yeah.
And then we went outside for a fag.
George fell on the steps.
Yeah. And she got up and she was like, I'm not drunk.
I've got 6-inch
heels. I mean, because we walked out already, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then I was facing you, but you went your back to it, so you actually didn't see it. But I was facing it, and I just saw it happen. I was like, no, I'm not with her. Like, I can't acknowledge you at this point. And everyone around her was like, you alright, you alright. I was just like, I'll get over it, George, you fell over so many times. What the fuck? And then she got up and she just kept shouting, I got 6-inch heels, don't wear 6-inch heels in the night out. I was like, oh, Georgia.
And then she saw one of the mates, and she was talking to him.
Oh, it's the one who works at McDonald's drive-thru, and she always shouts at him. Is he called Charlie? Mitchell. Or Charlie's the other one.
And then we went back in, and the bouncer, like, dragged, well, he didn't drag us,
he didn't lay a hand on us at all. Storytime, when bouncer dragged me out. No, he didn't. He just asked us to go and pay.
He was like, have you paid? And we were like, yeah.
Love being in my vlog. Oh, you think of sick?
Don't, honestly.
You smell so bad.
Charlotte, and
why are we both still so drunk? Oh my god. I'm gonna be stumbling around Teesside Park.
I've got sick on my top as well.
That's what I just smelled then. Thanks. He dragged us out. Like, he fucking didn't.
He like came over to us and he was like, have you paid? And we were like, yeah. And he was like
you know, he kept going, no, you haven't. Go and pay. You haven't paid. You haven't
I was
paid.
like, well, bitch, I have paid. And he made us go to, like, the desk. And, like, the girl was like, yeah, they have paid. And he was like, oh, okay.
And then I was like, are we alright to go? Because I'm not about to get dragged across the dance floor. Like, that just didn't happen.
It's more dramatic.
So, we went back over, danced in Emma, had another drink.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Exact sound clip on.
No, we were dancing. I dragged you to the main
floor.
floor. And I was
No,
like,
we had another drink, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's what, like, fucked Holly.
And then we were dancing, then we went to the toilet. And
no, George had no heels on. Like, she was in the club with no heels.
Oh, yeah.
She took them off.
And then we went to the toilet, and we were all in one toilet. And you were on the toilet. I think I was, like, crouched down.
Yeah, you were. I was having a nice way. We had this, like, little rotation thing going on every time we went. So that's why 3 of us decided to go, because we always just go out together, so we just go in the toilet together. And then I think Georgia must have felt left out the first time we went in, because we were going to go in separate ones, and then I was like, I'm going to come in this way, I'm coming in. And then ever since that, we just all went in together, so it's like this little rotation. One of you piss, 2 of you stand there and rotate.
Hold the back.
So I was on the first on the toilet, because bitch barged through it, I was going to piss myself.
I was, like, crouched down, and I don't understand what happened. My feet just gave way, and I just went, whoop.
Honestly, I was fucking crying. And Georgia, like, was trying to get you... No, Georgia was telling us Domino's was, like...
Like, shut. Oh, no. She said that the ovens were, like, the fire brigade was at fucking Domino's.
Yeah!
I was like, what?
because they're told that like she wasn't just fucking bullshit telling us this. This might as well be a story time in its own.
I know.
Look how long it is.
In this next clip, we're trying to think of titles for the whole video. Obviously, I've foreshadowed that it was going to be a vlog on its own. Psychic, I have always had psychic abilities, and like, this is proven it, bitches. I'm fucking psychic.
Honestly, just for the moment, I don't even know what to call this. Like, so many things happen. Like, I broke my nose. I was dragged out of club. Sesh vlog, 20th birthday vlog.
I sounded up.
Holly fell down the stairs and Holly fell down the stairs and sprained her ankle, and Charlotte broke her nose.
I broke my bum. I've fallen down the
We're
stairs.
not up to that pot. Yeah, pot. So then we went to the toilet. We went in it.
Georgia walked out, and then when we came out of the toilet, she was like, someone just called me a tramp. I was like, what? And she was proper fuming.
She's like, I'm not a tramp. I just can't walk in my 6-inch heels. I'm not a tramp. And I was like, Georgie, because we're not argumentative.
No.
I don't know, though, you started getting angry, but like, I don't. So we went out to the toilet. And we were walking down the stairs, and I don't know if we've ever, like, talked about this before, but Holly, before, fell down the stairs in Spenceley's, like, went flying, like, still hasn't, this was maybe February, maybe our March night out, like, we go monthly nights out,
Yeah.
and she still has that outline on her leg, and I was just thinking in that moment, like,
As we were walking down the stairs.
I manifested it, I'm sorry guys, manifestation is real, I was thinking how the fuck do you still have a bruise outline on your leg?
Okay, I'm giving you 3 seconds to guess what happened next, because you know I'm a manifestation and like psychic. 3, 2, 1. You probably guessed right.
From falling down these stairs, and like literally in that fucking moment, like she just fell down them again, and I swear
My
to God,
ass was in pain.
like until I broke my nose today, nothing ever that funny had happened in my life. Like it's just the way I was thinking
And
about
there was
it.
people behind me.
There was people in front
of
like
me.
the girl in front, I help you up, and I was like
She was
crying.
like, "You alright?" I was like, "Yeah."
And I mean, I was fucking crying because it's just the fact I was thinking about it. It just happened again. And then we went outside. We had a fag. We were sat because I was like, we need one for fag on the Spenceley stairs. It's iconic. So we had one.
But then I like slammed down on the fucking.
Yeah. So me and Georgia got down fine, sat down and down. like normally you like slowly lower yourself down and sit down, don't you? Especially on like
concrete
stairs. But no, Holly was quite a far off, and she just onto it, and I heard like your bum slap off it, and I was like, "Are you alright?" And you were going, "Oh, I hurt my bum, oh." These lads came over to us, and like at the end of the night, I'm just moody, like I'm just over it. We went to leave, and they were like following us.
We were literally running down the fucking road. Oh, the exaggeration again. Is that the word?
Yeah, but oh well.
Okay.
So we were running.
What? You know when that video and I was like, I'm gonna get a dummy nose. And it like
I think I did because I was like, dummy nose, and but then Georgia was doing something else. I'm so sorry. It's really not okay. I've never cried as much in my life. Like I'm crying again.
Oh my god.
I think I'm having a mental fucking breakdown. So then we went, like we were like running. I'm like, I'm
A little bit more dramatic.
okay. We were speed walking, but like we had heels. Well, we don't have high heels to be fair.
George.
I don't have our 6-inch heels on, so she was like running ahead of us. Everywhere else had shut, so like everyone else was sort of like coming out of all the other clubs. but like Spencer's is still open, and we were just like speed walking, weren't we?
Yeah.
And like my feet were already hurting. Like I was over it. My slogan in life now. Over it. And like me and you were in agony, linking onto each other, like pulling each other along. George was like running, like ringing Domino's.
Domino. Oh my god.
This Domino's got more fucking. Wait, I think she's more fucked up, Paul.
Looks a bit wonky.
But I feel like I have a wonky face. Like I feel like it's low-key. No, I actually have a fuck. Do you have a wonky face?
I mean, I've got a wonky hairline.
No, I have a like half my like. Can you not see like just my eyes?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I can see that.
like this looks lower down than this part. This nostril's always been higher
Yeah,
up.
like one of my eyes is higher up than the other.
Yeah, like
So is my eyebrow.
like this nostril's always been a little bit more down, but it's even more down now. Like I can feel it. Like when I touch it, like normally I can't feel it. It's just if you like this. Right. Anywho, back to Domino's. So we walked to Domino's, and then we went in. Had food. Holly was like falling asleep over it. I was so fucked at this point. I just wanted food and bed. And then we ate and came home.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. But
Georgia left her heels in the taxi as well.
so she lost them.
A 6-inch heels.
R.I.P. We won't have to hear. My 6-inch heels! My 6-inch heels! My 6-inch heels!
Oh, well.
I don't. Like, I'm
feel
still
sick.
fucking drunk. I don't feel sick. I just need a piss. What just happened?
I fancy a McDonald's breakfast, but it's gone now.
Had a little bit, but it's done now. But it's gone now.
I just want like a burger or something.
I should eat food. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so hungry.
I like greasy food.
That might get my shit out.
I know.
I'm gonna cut this out because I'm talking about shit, not maybe a bit too far.
I don't care.
I think my family watches this.
Charlotte Lou said worse things than having a shit.
True. Oh god. Right. Well, that's the end
Yeah.
of the
Eventful, dramatic night out.
Like, what the fuck do we call this?
Let's just call it
Sesh vlog, and then
Fucked
like
Up Night.
no, we call it Sesh vlog, and then Charlotte broke her nose, and what did you do?
Holly fell on the stairs.
Holly sprained her ankle. There you go. If you watch this
Holly
back,
bruised her ass.
Holly dead. She dead. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far.
I know. Probably won't.
No, probably just me and Holly watching this far. Hi! I'm still drunk.
So, I feel sick again.
Oh no.
Oh,
my
no.
blanket. Don't be sick on my blanket.
I could just go to sleep.
I need to. You can help me change my bed in. Because you were through.
You were through.
You were through up on it.